Good morning, everybody. Pastor Ken and Charlotte here on Rise and Shine. Got a little growth going there. That man right behind me had a growth growing too. He's my boss. That's what my hat says. Jesus is my boss. It's the way I like it. I've tried it all kind of ways. Letting him be in charge. It's the best way. Now, I want to talk to you about calling on your telephone. More specifically, I want to talk to you about calling your pastors or a spiritual friend. Here's what I'm getting at. James chapter 5. If there's any sick among you, let him call for the elders of the church. And be anointed with oil. That represents the Holy Spirit. And the prayer of faith shall save the sick, and if they've committed any sins, they shall be forgiven. Call for the elders of the church. I'm sitting in a restaurant the other day. Dear friend of mine who is very good with words and putting words together and using words to make people laugh, sent me a text. Call me. 2 words. This individual has never spoken a full sentence of 2 words in their life that I know of. They like to expand on words and put more words in, make it picturesque. Call me. I knew immediately that something was concerning that person. Got up and went to a quiet place and called them. And sure enough, drama, a situation in their life was causing them a great deal of concern and pain. What do they need? Their pastor and their friend. Just to say in 15 minutes, we'll be together. Open the door of my truck, get in. We drove around the community for 2 hours. Went and got a little bite to eat. You see, a friend isn't somebody you just go out for supper with on Saturday night or share a laugh with. A friend in need is a friend indeed. And when you're hurting, you need to do what that person did and call. James, the brother of Jesus, said, if there's any sick among you, let him call. Can't help but wonder today. I don't know, yesterday's message was about keeping hope when everything seems hopeless around you and things are changing. I would never know how to pray for you unless you call. The word says about your relationship with the Lord, call on me, and I will answer you, show you great and mighty things. Call. The word says, if any two shall agree together as touching anything, shall be done to my Father which is in heaven. Call. Comes to me that you're probably thinking maybe, well, the pastor's so busy, I don't want to bother him. Well, we haven't been going to church as much as we should have. Well, we Don't even go to their church. Call. Call. I count it an honor to pray with you. This is my last chapter ministry right here, Rise and Shine. Oh, I'm still going to be preaching at Mountaintop Ministries, but this is my outreach these days, and people are getting it. They really are. There's people watch this that I have no idea that you even watch it. And they'll meet me in the community and say, hey, I watched you in Rise and Shine. Some of them I only know by their face. They say, hi, Pastor. Watched you on Rise and Shine. Thrills my heart. I got a way bigger congregation than I think. There's people that go to other churches. They wouldn't leave those churches for anything in the world, and I don't want you to. But when it comes to praying, you call. And I count it an honor to be here for you when you do. When you want to get saved, call. If you want to get baptized, call. If you want to get married, call. If you want to get a funeral, call. If you have a sickness and the doctor's giving you bad news, call. You just can't get a better deal than that. It's not going to cost you any money. There's no commitments. There's no strings attached. It's like a hotline for Jesus. I just want to be here to pray for you. Now, we will invite you to come to church, but there's no pressure. Well, if I find out that you're hurting or going through a traumatic experience and you haven't taken the time to call, I feel heartbroken. I'm thinking, why didn't I know about that? Why didn't they call me so I could comfort them, encourage them, say a prayer for them? You understand where this is going? James chapter 5, if there's any sick among you, let them call on the elders. So call. I think that's really all I have to say today is call. Well, you say, what if it's in the middle of your supper hour? Happens all the time. Call. Well, what if you're in bed? Happens all the time. Call. I can catch up on my sleep anytime. But when you're hurting and need a friend, call. Is there a bad time to call? Not if you're really genuinely hurting or in an accident or have a crisis. I don't want to be waking just to jaw around about general current events. No. But if you're hurting and you're going through something and the nighttime is long, call. Love you. It's not who walks through the door at Mountaintop Ministries. I live in a very precious community. Hundreds and hundreds of friends. When you're hurting, you can call. We'll pray together. Did you get it? Call. Okay? To that person yesterday, I checked with them a couple times during the day. Then I got with them first thing in the morning to start their day out before they went to work. Had a little breakfast together, a big prayer together. The way they went. And that would never have happened if they hadn't taken the initiative and called me. So that's what I'm asking you to do. When you're hurting, down, or in a crisis, or need help, call. I think I've probably said the word call enough. I think you got the concept. 360-0237, 717 area code. You can go back and listen to it. You can get it. 360-0237. Call. See you later and have a great day. God bless.